21. Can you? Whoa, bro.
Man,
hey, man, don't be doing that stuff, man. What you doing?
This time ain't for all that, man.
All right, we in.
All right, we live?
Yeah, we live.
All right.
All right, so the first exercise we're jumping into today will be bench press. I just kind of want to go over what I think about when I get started. And when you're under the bar, make sure you got your hands, probably I like to have them aligned, like my wrists aligned with my elbow, not too far in, not too far out, just so you can really keep everything aligned with each other. And when you're getting under the bar, a lot of people forget to take your shoulder blades, and bring them in, like you're trying to squeeze the apple or something in between them. And then you want to put a nice, good base under your bench. Have your feet on the ground. A lot of people like to swim, you know, bringing their feet up when the stuff gets heavy. No, use your feet. This is a full body movement. So pushing from your feet all the way up through your chest into your hands. That's some things I like to remember. I like to even add it with lighter weight. When we get started with the warm up, you'll see that I'm still thinking about every movement. Form is always important. That's how you stay not injured, and you can grow from that way. You get a lot more strength when you focus on that form.
I got a card and my nigga died, that shit hurt me down on my heart. I just knew then I had to get in and just make myself a new start.
So with the bench, I worked my way up. Started with my first working set with 225.
You can't even judge, you can't even speak, you niggas don't know what I saw. That bitch is a free, she getting real nasty, I put my dick all in the jaw. I'm taking a swing, you know what I mean, just like a little nigga play golf. They picking sides, and if they won't ride, a nigga gon' get them knocked off.
I worked all the way up to a 365, which is my top set.
I kick it with the bitches I fuck, little nigga, that shit against law. But I'ma keep going, that shit don't even fade me, little nigga, that was your fault. You try to diss me, you try to play me, I fuck around, get you fall. I'm in my head, this shit moving fast, a nigga be all in the stalls. You spoke on my name and I was amazed, but I knew that shit was false. I do what I do and you do what you can't. She hit the blunt and that lip gon' faint. Pops from the jail when a nigga with AIDS. Put in this work, I'm destined to be great. Running that money, move to a new state. Mine against hard, this shit just like a race. Roll up a blunt and take it to the face. Dealing with problems, got shit on my plate. Walking through like he did shit at a pace. I got some demons, but you know I'm straight.
Tried 405 today. Felt like I could get it. I didn't get it. I failed on it. As you will see. Never run away from failure. Never be scared of failure. So I progressed up. Now we're finna progress back down. Probably start off at maybe 275. Just get some working sets in. Maybe a good 10 to 8 reps, and then work our way back down to where I started at, probably 225.
135, and I think I did that between 10 to 12. Again, just trying to get the movement. It's lightweight. We're not worried about the weight. We just want to get warmed up, have our shoulders ready, our pecs ready, core nice and tight. Then we throw 225 on. That's where it starts to add a little more weight. Then I moved up to 245, I believe, and that's where I'm starting to throw more strength into it.
I told her be patient, look, talk away, comment. I told her don't wait for me. I stack up the cash and I stay out the way. I'm just trying to elevate. I tried to love you, but you didn't want it. You just had some toxic traits. I'm taking this drink and I'm popping these pills. I just got some dangerous way.
Then I moved up to 275. I did that to 3. It was a rough 3, but I knew I had it. So that's probably like my 80%.
Forgive me now, we going our separate ways. You had enough and you calling me crazy, so I had to walk out the gate. You had that look.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Good shit, good shit.
When you get tired, don't fucking stop. Quit being a little bitch. 85% max, and then I jumped up to 295. I did 2 sets of 1 for that.
I had to leave you alone because I knew I just had to go get up my way. I'm talking about paper, I'm talking about money. It's calling, I couldn't be late. We living our life and we double our cup and we rolling our pain with that stain. I'm dropping the top and I'm ashing the back.
And that's about 95%. I feel like I could have got 315 today, but I have a little injury in my arm, so I'm not trying to jump too high right now.
You ready?
Yeah.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna start now. We just got finished with the chest movements. We're gonna work our way until we're gonna do a shoulder press here, seated shoulder press. We're probably gonna start at four sets. We're gonna work our way up to a high set. We're gonna work our way up to a top set too with these shoulder presses. Probably start something light, then work our way up to our top set. Let's go.
Like you said, we're gonna move into it. Try to make sure you don't overextend your back or hyperextend your back when you're doing the shoulder presses. Try to pay attention to where we keep our back. Keep your butt on the seat all the way back, shoulder blades in, kind of like you're still bench pressing. You're gonna bring them in. Make sure you keep your arms right.
I need real cheese, big ass peso. Don't fuck with me, or this fucking bankroll. Got a 4.0 GPA on the road. Beating up and down the freeway, didn't pay a single toll. If you fuck with my money moves, I'll make it less relevant. I'll make all of these niggas mad. They might scream and cry and vent. I might stack up 100 racks and buy me.
All right, so we just did those shoulder presses. As you see, I worked my way up. I started at 60s, worked my way up to 85s, 80s. So on those shoulder presses, make sure if you are doing shoulder press, either seated or sitting down, make sure you engage in that core area too. And make sure you know you keeping those shoulders kind of bent when you're pressing up. You don't want to press all the way up because they're gonna take a lot of tension off those delts. So make sure that you know you keeping a slight bend in your elbows when you're doing those presses.
Put in work, you a broke ass bitch, your pockets hurt. And I carry an Uzi, no vert, chillin' in a jacuzzi. My way, 90 on the dash, driving down the highway. Only care about the cash, what the fuck can I say? I've been
What we just to failure?
To failure.
Ayo, Parrish, this shit high, boy. I've been in my bag, boy, she get it up. Your bitch keep talking to me, she said she can't get enough. I pulled up in a candy pack, I drop top, can't top that. A brand new coupe, nobody know you can't top. I've been in my bag, boy, she get it up. Your bitch keep talking to me, she said she can't get enough. I pulled up in a candy pack, I drop top, can't top that. A brand new coupe, nobody know you can't top that.
All right, so that's the end of the workout. We did 2 chest movements, 2 shoulder movements, and then we did 1 tricep movement, a little burnout at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. We did the bench. Like I said, we already spoke on that a good bit, and the shoulders we already spoke on a bit, so I ain't gonna talk about that. But the flies, I want to speak on a little bit. One thing, do not do too much weight on flies. You can easily tear your pecs that way, mess up your rotator cuff, your shoulders, anything. Make sure you do lightweight, focusing on squeezing at the top and coming back slow. Don't have your arms all the way extended. That's too much pressure on your shoulders. Then we also did, what else did we do? Oh, we did the lateral raises, and that's another thing, lightweight. Those 2 are lightweight, so that's why we didn't really talk about it too much. It's kind of self-explanatory, just focus on the movement and not trying to ego lift on that, because you can really get hurt. Little movements like that, really gotta pay attention to your weight. And then we also did a little competition at the end. He beat me. I didn't expect that, but he beat me. He did good. Props to him.
Big dog.
We did diamond push-ups to failure, and yeah, my shit gave out. But big ups to him. That's why he's a big dog. Anyways, you got some stuff to say?
Well, he said basically he said everything about just making sure that you doing on those 2 last movements with the flies and the shoulder raise, that you do something light, nothing heavy. We kind of worked our way up. We kind of went heavy on the flies because we used to it, been doing it for a while. So when it comes to that, like I said, take your time, work at your own pace, work at your own level. Don't try to do everything that we do. Do your thing, do it the weight that you're comfortable with, and you're gonna succeed that way. It was a good workout. Like you said, at the end, we finished up with some little competitive diamond push-ups. I ended up winning today, but nobody lost in this situation. We together, we're a team, put that shit on, pick that shit up, all that. We're gonna do all that. So, hey, y'all stay tuned in, man. We're gonna get better as the time go on. This is our second gym vlog. Just stay tuned for more content, merch coming too.
I want to leave off on one message. I want to say, I've said this in my social media before, but this is one of the biggest things I always say. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. With the weight, with what they're lifting, the physique, your mental is the most important thing when you come to this gym. If you are comparing yourself to anyone else, you're already losing as soon as you walk in that door. It's good to reference somebody and kind of use their move, like their workout structure, but do not base anything else after that. But anyways, love yourself, appreciate, or have a good day, and thank you for watching. Subscribe.